Greetings. My name is Abdullah, and I am your English teacher from New York City. The purpose of this channel is to help those advanced speakers of English move up to the next level of native. Likewise, another purpose of the channel is to help those improve their accent and their pronunciation of the English language. It's possible that you are very comfortable with your English, but you're not 100% confident about your accent. This is the perfect place for you. Likewise, I use primarily newspapers from the United States and the UK, as I feel that newspapers are better for learning language and higher level vocabulary than movies. After saying that, today's article is a very interesting one indeed. The title is Georgia Fugitive Gets Himself Arrested After Commenting on Most Wanted Post. And this comes to us from NewYorkPost.com. And the author's name is Richard Polina or Polina. This is not a list most would ask to be on. A Georgia man. Georgia is a state in the United States. It is in the south of the United States. A Georgia man assisted law enforcement in his arrest after he commented on the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. When the Sheriff's Department, located east of Atlanta, released their most wanted list, one more time. When the Sheriff's Department, located east of Atlanta, released their most wanted list for November, Christopher Spaulding appeared offended by the omission. This highlighted word that you see here, and also the one in the beginning, I will explain, inshallah, at the end of the video. How about me? Spaulding asked through his personal Facebook account. The department was happy to reply on Thursday, saying, "You are correct. You have 2 warrants. We are on the way." Later on Thursday, Rockdale police shared an update to the bizarre exchange. Spaulding, wearing a red Georgia Bulls hoodie and hat, was apprehended and handcuffed. The 40-year-old had 2 warrants for felony violation of probation, according to police. "We appreciate you for your assistance in your capture," the department said in the post. After Spaulding was taken into custody, the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office reminded wanted fugitives that being left off the most wanted list isn't a get out of jail free card. "Our top 10 is compiled based off the severity of the charges only. By not being on this list does not mean our fugitive unit is not looking for you if you have an active warrant." Very interesting article. The criminal felt left out, and because of that, he incidentally got himself re-arrested. What do you think about this article? Let me know in the comments. Now, inshallah, we will begin our discussion of very essential vocabulary within this article, and it will move our language to native, inshallah, step by step, word by word. Now that we have finished reading the article about this foolish fugitive, let us look at some important vocabulary. The first word that I have highlighted is actually here in the title, and that is fugitive. A fugitive is someone, we can say, avoiding the law. Avoiding the law. Or being caught by the police. being caught by the police. So in this situation, somebody committed a crime and they have been charged with the crime and the police are looking for them. At this point, they become a fugitive. So Georgia fugitive gets himself arrested after commenting on most wanted posts. So again, this was an individual that the police were looking for. Next, omission. Great word. Omission comes from another word, omit. Omission means to leave something out. To leave something out. Or exclude. exclude. So, in this situation, let's look at our sentence. It says here, when Sheriff's Department located east of Atlanta released their most wanted list of November, Christopher Spaulding appeared offended by the omission, meaning he was offended by the fact that his name was not on the list. This is why he says, what about me? And actually, to quote him, he says, how about me? So again, to omit something means to leave something out. So let's say, for example, somebody asks you for your phone number and you say 555, 555, 555. Well, if you counted, you actually left out one number. In other words, you omitted one number. There is an omission. Something has been left out. Our next word, warrant. This is a great word. A warrant is a document that allows police to arrest you. A document that allows police, police, to arrest, arrest. So, if the police are looking for you, they cannot just come to your house. They need a warrant to search. They need a reason to search your location or place where you live. And this is how it is in the United States, according to their laws. So basically, a warrant is permission that allows police to do a particular action. In this situation, arrest, or in another situation, to search. Let me see. Actually, add to here. Let's add here, or search your property. So again, they just cannot do it by themselves. They need legal permission. And that's what a warrant is. Next, we have the word bizarre. Bizarre means very unusual. Very unusual. UAL. Or strange. STRANGE. Very unusual or strange. So in this situation, later on Thursday, Rockdale police shared an update to the bizarre exchange, meaning a fugitive, please remember what the word fugitive means, a fugitive writes to them asking about him. What about his status? Why isn't he on the top 10 list? So this is very unusual. This is not something that is normal. It is bizarre. Next, we have the word felony. A felony is a word that means a serious crime. For example, murder. Usually felonies result in prison time, not jail time, as there's a difference in the English language between jail and prison. Usually jail is 12 months or less. Prison will be 12 months or more. And a felony is what will put you in prison. And I believe we have one more word, which is severity. Severity means the seriousness or intenseness of something. Seriousness or intenseness. Intenseness. Nope, not intends. Intenseness. T-E-N. There we go. Come on. Cooperateness of something. So, it can be the severity, for example, of a storm. It can be the severity of an accident. It can be the severity of a disease. In this situation, it's severity of a crime. Our top 10 is compiled based off the severity of the charges only. This was indeed a very interesting article, and I ask you to, inshallah, leave a like. Secondly, do your homework. Reread this article on mute as I read it to you. Practice your pronunciation and practice your accent. Secondly, send this video to somebody else who is like yourself, so that inshallah they too also can improve. And lastly, for myself and the rest of you, I wish all of you the best in this life and the next. Fi aman ar-Rahman.